Apollo.io, the so-called all-in-one platform that can replace your entire sales stack. With over 275 million contacts, a built-in CRM, sequencing, and analytics, it sounds like the perfect solution for growing teams. But after extensive testing of Apollo, we realized when a platform tries to do everything, there's always some trade-offs in the process. So in this video, I'll share what we liked about Apollo, the flaws of their platform, and I'll even show you real campaign results using their data. So by the end, you'll know exactly what Apollo delivers and whether it belongs in your sales process. So let's start with what Apollo actually gets right. First off, Apollo's pricing is very accessible. At just $59 a month for their basic plan, it's one of the most affordable options for B2B data. Compare that to platforms charging $15,000 minimum just to get started, and you can see why smaller teams love Apollo. Even their top tier plan at $149 a month includes features that would normally cost thousands elsewhere. For smaller teams, that pricing makes Apollo a realistic option when other platforms are completely out of budget. Apollo's all-in-one approach actually works pretty well for basic needs. Apollo provides prospecting, email sequencing, a CRM, call recording, and analytics all on one platform. You don't need to juggle between different tools, no integration headaches, and no separate logins just to manage your whole pipeline. Apollo's email sequence was surprisingly pretty good. We could build a multi-step campaign that had personalization, we could A/B test our emails, and it also included automatic follow-ups. The system tracked opens, clicks, and replies, and then adjusted the timing of when the emails would be sent based on when we saw the most engagement. So for teams without existing sales tools, this eliminates the need for 3 or 4 separate platforms. Unlike some enterprise platforms that feel like they're stuck in 2010, Apollo's interface is clean and intuitive. The platform takes a good week or two to fully learn and grasp, but once you get the hang of it and you learn which features you're commonly going to use, it feels way easier to navigate than most of these other platforms. Apollo also has a Chrome extension that worked pretty smoothly on LinkedIn. We could grab contact info directly from user profiles and add prospects to our sequences without ever leaving the site. It's simple, but it saved us a lot of time. Now, let's talk about where Apollo disappointed us. Here's the big problem. Apollo's data accuracy isn't just reliable. When we tested 1,000 verified emails, only 73% of them were valid. That's 270 bounces for every 1,000 emails you send. For a high volume email campaign, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Mobile numbers were even worse, with about only 65% of them being accurate. So out of 100 verified numbers, over a third of them were either disconnected, belonged to the wrong people, or they belong to people who've already left the company months ago. And the frustrating thing is that even when Apollo marks an email or mobile number as verified, it doesn't mean that it's correct. Their verification system just isn't thorough enough. Apollo's credit system seems simple at first. You pay 1 credit for emails and 5 or 8 credits for mobile numbers. But here's what they don't tell you. You burn credits even on verified emails that are incorrect. If you called someone that was to a verified number, but the number was discontinued, it doesn't matter because you paid for incorrect data. While having everything in one platform sounds great, Apollo spreads itself too thin. The CRM is basic compared to Salesforce or HubSpot. The email sequencing lacks advanced features for scaling campaigns you'd otherwise get in dedicated platforms such as SmartLead or Instantly. And lastly, the data quality can't be matched compared to dedicated data providers. So there are constant limitations with having Apollo as an all-in-one platform. It can't do everything to the best of its ability. There has to be trade-offs that has to be made. So when we needed a feature that Apollo couldn't provide, we ended up investing in other tools that provided that feature anyways, which kind of defeats the purpose of having an all-in-one solution. So now the big question is Apollo worth the investment? For the price, it provides decent value initially, but as your team starts to scale, you're going to see some serious limitations. While you might save money on software in the short term, in the long run, you're just going to be wasting more time chasing bad leads and fixing your pipeline. Now, Apollo might work for some companies that have specific needs. So if you're just a small team, you're starting out, you need basic tools on a tight budget, Or if you're doing low volume outreach where a few bad contacts won't necessarily hurt you, then sure, Apollo would make the most sense. But if you're serious about scaling, need reliable data for high volume campaigns, or just want the best in-class tools for each function, Apollo falls short. You can't build a predictable pipeline on unpredictable data. This is where tools like Prospeo can be a better option. Prospeo's B2B leads database is built for speed and accuracy, helping sales teams get complete real-time prospecting data they can push straight into their CRM. It includes over 40 advanced targeting filters, a triple-layer verification process, and also has a Chrome extension that pulls verified contact info straight from LinkedIn or company websites. But how does Prospeo stack up against Apollo? Let me show you. In our campaign results of 1,000 verified contacts from Prospeo, we saw a 98% email accuracy rate, which clearly outperforms Apollo's 73% email accuracy rate. So when you're sending thousands of emails weekly, that difference protects your domain and your sender reputation. Prospeo's verified mobile data hits 80% accuracy consistently. Pickup rates can hit up to 55% in many industries, which means you'll be talking to a live prospect in just 2 to 3 calls. Prospeo also has a free plan that comes with 100 credits so that you can test the platform for yourself. Just head over to prospeo.io and experience what accurate data actually looks like. Link is also in the description. And there you have it. That's our honest review of Apollo.io after testing its true capabilities. Drop a like if you enjoyed this review, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which platform you'd like to see reviewed next. And I'll see you in the next video.